Here you see an opening shot of the Clifton Suspension Bridge. It was built in 1864, based on an earlier design by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. And this, people, is about as normal as this film's gonna get. Today, I'm the creative director and founder of Radium Audio. We started in 2007, and the sole purpose of Radium was to create amazing and really sort of magical sound worlds. It's been a long journey, and we've managed to build an amazing sound facility here in Bristol, and I'm going to take you on a little tour of our sound world. When we're creating music, we often record objects in the real world. We've built quite a few things in our sound garden, and we also go out into the field and record lots of things that we find, even things like underneath bridges, lots of different types of places and things that which you wouldn't normally think. Sometimes we'll be making music from the actual objects that we record themselves. It's a very, very organic process, and what happens is that we will buy things like maybe like 20 washing machines, and we'll sort of just beat up the washing machines, or we'll get lots of copper boilers and sort of massage them with different sort of objects. Music from sound is something that we do and we're very passionate about. So I want to share with you guys just the organic approach and how important it is to really, really capture the real world sounds. Here's Ben to talk you through a recent project that we completed.
So we had a project based on creating huge monster sounds. We gathered a bunch of source like our octabass, cellos and vocal growls. We designed them up and then thought, oh, we need to make them sound bigger. So what did we do? Well, we rented a quarry. Went down there with a huge speaker system and then set up a load of mics at the other end of the quarry, played the sounds back ridiculously loud so that they interacted with the environment and bounced off everything. Then went back into the SSL with the recordings to design further to create these.
Music from noise. We love noise because everything within noise is our little sound world. Computers are pretty much the last in the chain when we get to recording sound. We often start with pen and paper, writing things down, writing down the ideas of what we want to achieve and how we want to achieve it. We'll often go to places like scrapyards and various different locations to record a lot of sound props and sound objects. You can see here in the film the lengths that we'll go to record various different sounds. The reason why we do this is because we've got microphones that are designed to record the heartbeat of a snail. That stuff really allows us to shape and dynamically control what it is that we're doing. Equally, we've got microphones that are super tough and robust that you can put next to fighter jets and gunshots and various different sort of artillery and stuff like that. We capture all these sounds because we then start to paint the pictures with these sounds within the mix environment, and the SSL allows us to pull all of these sound layers together into a really, really amazing kind of creative space where we can sort of twist and sculpt the sounds, and that's what we love about the SSL Desk. We've got the sound garden, and the sound garden is literally where we do a lot of crazy stuff. For example, we've got pianos that we've literally pulled apart and distressed and distorted. Ollie, you did that. Talk me through that.
Yeah, so Ben and I went through a session of torturing this old broken piano that Andrew had managed to source. And we were just experimenting with a bunch of different ways we could get sounds out of it. So we had vibrators, we had hammers, we had weights, we had twine strung through all the strings so we could play them all at once. We had a couple of old broken bows which we fed it through just like the twine, and then it created some really haunting sounds. So you can hear some of those sounds now on the Super Bowl trailer for the new movie, Us.
Have you ever actually mixed anything normal on the SSL desk?
No, nothing normal other than just massive trailer epicness.
And also mega detail.
Yeah, and mega detail, yeah. That's one of the things we do a lot, was a lot of fine tuning with all the outboard gear and just testing and experimenting what things work best with what elements. A bit like working in a DAW, except you get more hands-on with the desk.
Seems. What's your thoughts on layering?
Yes, so layering is a vital part of our sound design. It allows us to experiment with loads of different timbres and flavors. We go out to places like IKEA to discover new sonic sources. We also have our Foley lab with loads of different props, and also our sound garden where we experiment with wacky textural elements such as bowing metals and vibrating copper boilers.
What are you doing at the moment with the SSL?
Metallic reflections.
Okay, and what does that entail?
It's hybridizing bowed metals and vibrated metals recorded from the Soundgarden with synth layers, using the Delta control to record different versions for amends and also to automate the sound design. These are then fine-tuned with the SSL EQ and the outboard gear such as the distressors and Zali EQs, and glue back together with the SSL compressor. So here's the sound, the raw source before processing. And here is the sound after processing with all the analog gear and through the SSL desk.
So I really want to sort of say thanks to Jim and all the crew for giving us the tour and also letting us have a first connection with the AWS948. It was a really amazing desk experience, the whole experience of being there at Oxford and seeing how you guys make the desks and everything, which is really fantastic. We just want to apologise for overdriving your speakers and breaking your speakers with our trailer music. And we want to give a big shout out to KMR and the team, who are absolutely excellent, who have been with us at every step of the way. Highly recommend them as a supplier. This one's for you guys. Thank you.